There's no way this player has the highest chance of winning the games in Season 3. And there's no way that killing a pregnant lady is illegal in South Korea. I had no clue. In Squid Game Season 1, we had our winner, the one and only Jihun. But now it's time to find out who could be our next winner. In today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 possible winners that could occur in the next final Squid Game Season 3. And I'm not going to be like other YouTubers and give you guys a crappy answer. I'm going to be giving you guys a real answer on why these players could actually win. I'm also going to be speaking about a very controversial topic, and that's if Jihun is going to be the next frontman. Like and subscribe if you guys are excited for Season 3. Let's jump right into this interesting video now. The first player on this list that has a pretty high chance of winning the games is Gumja, the mother of Park Young-sik. So, why is this old lady like Gumja have a pretty good chance of winning the games? I mean, she's very old, so how is this possible? Well, she's been tested in Season 2 pretty thoroughly. She's proved to us that in the game Mingle, even without her son, she is capable of completing a game with ease. Gumja is also a very good person. She was the first person in the entire games to realize that Kim Jun-hee is pregnant. She even offers her own food so the baby can eat more. How thoughtful of her. It's not like she has the strength of other young players in the games. Gumja is very old and she needs the food for her strength, but she decides to put Kim's baby first. Gumja also stated in Season 2 that she would have no reason to live if she died. This is understandable. The whole point of her entering the games was to give her and her son a better life. Besides all this, at the end of the day, Gumja is a very old woman, and I know Squid Games is a very dark show, but I feel like with her dying, it would be very cruel to witness. I know other old people died in the show, but the audience has built such a deep connection with her. It would just hit so different to see her pass away. Alright guys, we are now moving on to the second player who could win the games. Get ready, because after I state this person, I will announce who is most likely gonna win Season 3. We now move over to Chaiwanju. Okay, we can all agree that Chaiwanju absolutely stole the show in Season 2. I mean, who actually expected her to act the way she did? She was genuinely so impressive. She also surprised me. Chaiwanju is a transgender woman, as we all know, but is still capable to do all these incredible acts. Her first surprising act was when she slapped the living crap out of the witch, Shaman. I mean, Shaman really did deserve it. And she did not just get slapped once, but twice, which was even funnier. An inspiring act that Chaiwanju did was at the end of Season 2, during Jihun's rebellion. During the rebellion, some men decided to join to fight. Even though they were not experienced in that battlefield, Chaiwanju steps up and decides to help these helpless men by explaining how the guns work one by one, even naming each one of them. I know you guys watching were shocked when you saw this because I certainly was. The reason why she knew all this information was because she used to be in the Air Force. Besides, Chaiwanju proves to shock us every intense moment that comes her way, and I feel like she has a very good shot at winning the games. During Jihun's rebellion, she took down so many red guards. She really does know how to take care of herself. It's very likely she will keep the same attitude in Season 3, if not even better. If this is the case, then she definitely has a very high chance of winning. It would also be incredibly sad to see her go. She's definitely a fan favorite for sure. If you guys are agreeing with my list so far, let me know down below. And just subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? We now move on to a player who genuinely has the highest chance to win in the games. Are you guys ready to hear her name? Kim Jun-hee. I think you guys guessed that right. So, why does Kim Jun-hee have the highest chance to win the games? What makes her stand out towards the other players in the games? Well, we can first start off by saying she is pregnant, like very pregnant. She's almost at labor actually. In the new Season 3 teaser, something crazy dropped. We heard a baby crying at the end of the teaser, indicating that Kim Jun-hee is going to be giving birth in the next season, which is honestly so crazy to say. If you guys didn't know, killing a pregnant lady in a TV show is actually frowned upon in South Korea. It's actually illegal for it to happen. So Kim dying is definitely not going to happen. But the real question is, could she win even if she didn't die? Well, yes. Let me rewind a bit right now. A long time ago, before Inho was the frontman, he used to be a police officer and used to accept bribes for his sick wife. When Inho opened up to Jihun about his past, he stated that his wife died when she was pregnant. This is very sad to hear, guys. Even for a villain like Inho, no man deserves for that to happen to him. Since Inho did lose his wife, it's very possible to see Inho have interest in Kim Jun-hee since she's pregnant, and could keep her alive and give her special treatment compared to the other players for this very reason. The audience also said that Inho could keep the baby after Kim gives birth and then kill her right after, but could also want Kim for himself to replace his old wife. Inho has proven to help Kim Jun-hee during the games. For example, in Mingle, Kim joined Inho and Jihun's group, and they both protected her during the deadly moments. What do you guys think? Do you think Inho secretly is trying to keep Kim alive for himself and might reward her by winning the entire games in Season 3? Or do you think he will kill her after she gives birth to the baby? Let me know down below, guys, what your honest opinion is in the comments. I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. Right, we are now moving on to the last part of this video, and that's if Jihun is going to be the next frontman. My answer is yes, he most definitely could be the next frontman. But why? It only makes sense. Jihun's entire quest is to destroy the games once and for all, and in order to do that, he must need power. So Jihun becoming the next frontman isn't all bad. I know it sounds wrong, but hear me out, guys. It seems bad because the frontman is meant to be a true villain for having that role. But for Jihun's case, he would be the first good frontman, cutting off the whole operation after he retrieves that role. In order to do that though, he must kill Inho before he thinks about even acting up in that role, which will be very difficult. I'm very curious to see how that will unfold for us in Season 3. So many crazy things are gonna happen. A very interesting fact is Inho wasn't always the frontman. He was actually once an innocent player in the games, but he built his way onto becoming the frontman, which is crazy to think. He also became the frontman when he was 40 years old. Quick fact. If Inho did it, so can Jihun. But this time, Jihun will put an end to the games, and that's why there won't be any more seasons left. It's sad to say Squid Games is coming to an end. I can't believe Season 3 is going to be the final season. Even the director of the show, Chaiwanju, stated that he believes Squid Game must come to an end and doesn't feel like the story should go on anymore. It just doesn't make any sense to him. But who knows? Apparently an American version Squid Games could also be coming our way in the future. Now, that would be crazy to see, but all I know is it won't hit the same as the original Squid Game since the show was based in South Korea with Korean actors, except Ali, but let's not talk about him before we start crying in the comments. Season 3 is here, only 40 days away, and a new trailer will be released soon as well, and I'm excited for that. But let me know down below in the comments if you guys agree with my theory. I'm interested to see if you guys disagree or agree with me. And let me know down below what other videos I should do on Season 3. I'm open to doing so many different ideas for you guys watching. But that's about it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe once again. And I will also put my recent video on the middle of the screen right now. It might be better than this one. So check that out if you want to, because I won't force you. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out everyone and take care. Goodbye.